These people right now, they have started comparing Cole Palmer to Bukayo Saka. What's your take on that, first of all?
Okay, I'm a football fan. Cole Palmer performed so well yesterday. He was good, and maybe Middlesbrough is now his level, a championship team. So that's where he does good. So now, comparing Bukayo Saka to Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka first is the world-class winger.
First of all, if it is me, Gareth Southgate, and I'm selecting teams for the Euro, based on this season alone, any day I'm taking Cole Palmer. Because of what? He can deliver under pressure. For Saka, if you remember well, you know what happened in the Euro. The boy crumbled like a cookie. Saka has been good for the past 3 years. Now, I'll do you a favor. Let me take his best season. He had 26 GA. And Palmer, I don't have a choice of choosing his best season because this is his first season. And he is already at 20 GA. If you calculate, we are very sure, of course, Palmer will surpass the best season of Saka. Of course, you can argue because Palmer has not been in a league for a long time. People who understand football will see that Palmer has a higher ceiling than Saka. Palmer is a better overall footballer than Saka. He's not one-dimensional like Saka. Ooh. Saka wants to double mark him. He won't go anywhere.
Arsenal, ask them. They just know 3 players in their team. They will talk about Saka, they will talk about Martinelli, and they will talk about Odegaard. No. Hello guys, karibuni tena. This is Big Sports Africa, still your number 1 online football show in East and Central Africa right now. And I am still your host, Assassin Ibra. Today on our show, we want to talk about the English Premier League. And we have so many different faces here. These are our football analysts from London. North London especially. Anyway, we want to introduce themselves first. On my far left, let him introduce himself.
Yo, what's up guys? This is Mesh 7. Welcome to Big Sports Africa. Let's do this.
Thank you. And here my near left.
Hello Big Sports family. This is King Batch and I represent the mighty Chelsea.
Kabisa. Vijana ambao wana win. Anyway, on my far right here, we have another one.
My name is Joseph Kamongu, aka Cole Palmer. I'm a Cold Palmer.
Kabisa.
Na nina represent the Kings of London.
Thank you. Talking about the Kings of London, we are seeing that Chelsea are just winning. Now wamepiga a middle class team 6 goals inaitwa Middlesbrough. My friend, first of all, what is your take on that? How did you guys beat Middlesbrough 6 goals?
First of all, I'm not surprised because we are Chelsea, so that should mean something. The first leg was a trap. We allowed them to score one silly goal. We gave them hope. As you know, it's the hope that kills. So they came to the bridge with hopes, thinking they can do the unthinkable in front of the Chelsea fans. But as you can see, we gave them a generational beating. They will live to tell their grandchildren about that night in Stamford Bridge.
Thank you. Bro, first of all, you guys are now one of the finalists. Now, mmeingia finali Carabao ndani. Do you think you guys can take this thing home?
I will tell you once, twice, more than twice. Wembley is our home.
Hey.
We have won cups there. Big trophies.
True.
Things that Arsenal have never done.
Umeanza kuongea mbaya. Bro, ameanza kuongea mbaya.
So, acha nimuulize swali. Let me ask you one question. How many times have you played at Wembley and how many times have you won?
Let me first tell you, Drogba has been scoring Arsenal there. Not once, not twice. So
It's okay. How many times have you played at Wembley?
More than 9 times.
How many times have you won?
I think 7.
3.
No.
3, just 3, 4.
More than 7.
Sure. No.
At Wembley.
No.
I think Chelsea is the team that have won more trophies.
So now listen, yeah. All the Carabaos and all the domestic cups are played out at Wembley. So now, for you to say that you've won many times at Wembley, more than any other team, you just being delusional.
No, I think there's a time UEFA Champions was played at Wembley.
Did you win that?
Yeah,
Did you win?
Did we win or we didn't win?
So you just have 2, and unajua the first one mahali mlishindia, the second one mahali mlishindia.
You know, there are some cups that I have to ask my fellow friends.
So the question was simple.
From Stamford Bridge. There are cups that Arsenal have not played there, and they never played there. The things like UEFA Champions. So
tunajua. So find something else to talk about because we all know we know that. That's always your punching.
That's why you know the only domestic cups are played there.
Listen. So listen, that's only the punching point that Chelsea fans has. Only that. They don't have any other thing.
Going to say something? It doesn't matter. Going forward, we are going to win this cup there.
Oh, you're sure?
I'm very sure.
Okay. And I can see some.
It doesn't matter. Beat Liverpool, beat Fulham. It doesn't matter.
But
yeah, I can see where it's coming from with. Of course, for the past let's say we have lost the past FA Cups, 3 of them, 3 finals at Wembley.
In a row.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So for the past times, our history has not been good at Wembley. But that doesn't mean we are not the kings of Wembley. We scored the first goal, Didier Drogba, in the new Wembley Stadium. The first goal to be scored there. We have gone there many times since the turn of the millennium, since 2000. We are the team who has gone the most number of times at Wembley. We've won 5 League Cups, and I think the FS, there are 7 or 6.
Thank you. And when you are talking about League Cups, I know you want to bring Arsenal out of the conversation.
Yeah, and lest we forget, Arsenal has not won the League Cup in 30 years.
No problemo.
Respect.
As you guys, for real, I would really like to see Chelsea win something this season, because if it's not for Carabao, sijui kama wata win anything else. Bro, do you think that these people can bring Carabao home?
That's not happening this year.
Why?
That's not happening.
Why?
So because Chelsea, now that they've won against Middlesbrough, a team that you actually know
They should beat.
they should have, even during the first leg, home and away, the first lose was just an embarrassment. So I don't even expect them to start talking about beating someone at Stamford Bridge. So for you to be the team that you're bragging to be about, you should do this home and away. So actually, whoever they get, be it Fulham, be it Liverpool, they're not taking anything home. Take this to the bank, take this to the nearest bank and take a loan. And I'm going to pay that loan for you.
But what is the take on that? This guy says that you guys don't have anything, you don't have what it takes to win this thing.
Yeah, his statements, they make me happy. You know why?
Why?
Chelsea will always strive when we are underdogs. When you least expect Chelsea to win us. Who will have thought we went to Munich, with our captain suspended? We beat Bayern in their own backyard in 2021, the UCL final. No one will have thought we'll beat the mighty Pep Guardiola with Havertz, Mount, and Werner as our front 3. So I like it when we are underdogs.
And I think that's why you guys have just brought me into this conversation. I have seen these guys, most of them are now comparing Cole Palmer with Bukayo Saka. Bro,
say it again.
Cole Palmer with Bukayo Saka. So first of all, let Mesh get the mic first before we continue. Mesh, these people right now, they have started comparing Cole Palmer to Bukayo Saka. What's your take on that, first of all?
So the first thing, they're just being delusional.
The Lulu fans.
Yeah, Cole Palmer performance, actually, it's because how he performed yesterday. Just the other match against Middlesbrough, they were calling him names.
Yeah.
And just yesterday, because he did something, maybe, okay, I'm a football fan. Yeah. Cole Palmer performed so well yesterday. Yeah. He was good, and maybe Middlesbrough is now his level. A championship team. So that's where he does good.
You want to say something?
So now, just wait. So now, comparing Bukayo Saka to Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka first is the world-class winger. He's top 3 in the world, the best wingers in the world.
True.
We have, he's together there with Mohamed Salah, Bukayo Saka, and some other people. So now bringing Bukayo Saka in a conversation of people like Cole Palmer, we saw the same with Rashford. Rashford came and went. And
they tried comparing Rashford to Bukayo Saka.
They tried that, it didn't work. They tried with, Brandon Williams, it never worked. They compared him to Madueke, it never worked. They compared him to Callum Hudson-Odoi, he's now fighting for relegation with Nottingham Forest. So we are used to these things. And these two will come and it will go.
Thank you. But so many words have been spoken. And do you think this man is fair?
Not really. And I'm not surprised coming from an Arsenal fan. You see, we are talking about Saka, Saka and Cole Palmer, Stone Cold Cole Palmer. Now, let's go. Let's talk about these two players. First of all, if it is me, Gary Southgate, and I'm selecting teams for the Euro, based on this season alone, any day I'm taking Cole Palmer. Because of what? Palmer is cold. By cold, I mean he can deliver under pressure. He's made of glass. He does not crack under pressure. You see. For Saka, if you remember well, you know what happened in the Euros. The boy crumbled like a cookie.
Just because of a penalty?
No, let me make up. Yes, at a very crucial point. But he's saying Palmer has found his level with Middlesbrough. Palmer scored against United at Old Trafford, a very huge stadium.
Bukayo Saka has been scoring.
No, let me make my point. I'm trying to invalidate his point. He said he only scored against championship level. He scored against Tottenham, he scored against United, and another, I'm not sure the other team, but he has scored against big teams. And then you go
from the spot.
Yes.
I don't think, but I think from
when the pressure is high, like that Man City goal, the last minute, the final minute, the pressure is high, everybody's waiting. And Palmer was calm. He was very cold, ice in his veins, he scored. And another thing, no, I'm not yet finished.
Okay, finish, no worries.
I'm not yet finished. Another thing, we go to the goals, the numbers, the GA. Numbers don't lie, and that's where Arsenal fans are very scared. Saka has been good for the past 3 years. Now, I'll do you a favor. Let me take his best season. He had 26 GA, his best season. And Palmer, I don't have a choice of choosing his best season because this is his first season. And he is already at 20 GA.
Okay.
And as you can see, you have many games to go.
In many competitions?
Yeah. So as you can see, if you calculate, we are very sure, of course, Palmer will surpass the best season of Saka. So what I'm trying to say is, now, of course, you can argue because Palmer has not been in the league for a long time. But as time progresses, real football fans, people who understand football will see that Palmer has a higher ceiling than Saka. Palmer is a better overall footballer than Saka. He's not one-dimensional like Saka.
Ooh.
Saka wants to double mark him. He won't go anywhere. But Arsenal fans won't call him out. Saka has been stinking since May. But Arsenal fans, Starboy.
Can I answer you there?
Yeah.
Can I answer you there? You know, first of all, because Saka, I think he is one of the best wingers in England right now. Because number one,
But not world class.
I'm saying he is
Not
one.
world class,
He is
no.
one. Okay.
No.
First of all, I will say we are going into that conversation of being a world class after this, because I was saying that because Saka played 85 games without rest, 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you tell me any other player that you know in the Premier League that has played more than 60,
Last season and this season.
more than 60 games, 90 minutes?
No, why
no
you
sub.
You've said any player.
Any player.
I can go historically, right?
Not
you can-
historically.
Yeah, no, a player is a player.
Wait a minute.
A
wait
player is a
minute.
player.
Let me talk about Cole Palmer
Yeah.
and Saka.
Yeah.
For me, if I was a coach,
Yeah.
there's one thing that I'll do. I want a player who will step in the moment that we are losing. Look at Arsenal right now. The moment that you're going at the peak, you're supposed to take the Premier League, and this is the time that Saka is fumbling. Look at someone like Cole Palmer. The moment that you have difficulties in our game, he's the one to step in.
Yes.
That's the difference between Saka.
So what time
and
did
Cole
he step
Palmer.
in?
Calm under
Can
pressure.
I answer something?
Calm under pressure.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Someone like Saka, right now I can compare him to a former player who was called Oscar Dos Santos.
Yes.
That was a guy who'd come play one season, think he's a very good player, make an impact today in the second game, but this guy will bring no trophies to the team.
Thank you.
And it's the same thing that Saka is doing. He's playing well. For you are the one who's calling him a world-class midfielder. I don't know an attack or anything. For me,
They call everyone world class in that team.
I think Arsenal, they just know 3 players in their team. They talk about Saka, they talk about Martinelli, and they talk about Odegaard.
No. How are you mentioning Arsenal's team without mentioning Saliba? First of all, let me answer you. Number one, Bukayo Saka is a player that has been for the team. And first of all, we didn't lose the league last season because of Bukayo Saka. That's one thing you guys should
But
know.
he kick-started it. Remember at West Ham?
No, let me answer that. You know, Bukayo Saka has been playing for Arsenal. He is the only winger. We don't even have his sub. Do you know that?
Yes, very
We
nice.
don't have his
I like
sub-
that
that's
point.
something, eh?
One of the reasons why Saka starts for Arsenal for, he said 90 games.
Yeah.
It's because he's the only wing.
Okay, another thing. I will compare Saka to Mohamed Salah. The reason Mohamed Salah is starting for Liverpool is because Jurgen Klopp doesn't have a sub for Mohamed Salah.
But at the same
far.
time, in that period of 85 matches, we've had transfer windows.
Unapiga mpaka nyuma ya kamera.
Yeah. So in that period of 85 matches, we've had transfer windows.
True.
So this means Saka has been consistent for the coach to believe in him.
Yeah, true.
So if you're not consistent, the coach will sign another players. Look at what has happened. Martinelli was there, but we signed Alejandro Trossard. Nketiah was there, we signed Gabriel Jesus. Yeah. So this means this player has been consistent. So if the player is not consistent, that's when you come in and find is substitute. And the reason players are not coming to Arsenal to play number 7 is because they can't bench Bukayo Saka.
That's
For your information.
Jose, unapinga?
Mimi napinga.
Nini mbaya?
First of all, Arsenal fans, Saka is not world class. Sorry to say this. Saka is not world class.
Wait. Before you continue in that topic, can you explain
Neither
to us
is
what
Palmer.
world class
What is world class?
For me, what I understand with a world class player is that player who is the time that you need him most will come and step in for the team. Look right now, me I can just look at Saka. This is the moment that you needed Saka more.
So
This
because
is the moment, wait a minute. This is the moment that he was there to score goals, to give assists for you to take the Premier League. This was your season. But right now, you're telling me that Saka have played so many. I have been there. I've watched someone like Kante. You have been playing all the season. Someone like has been Quetta. He played the whole season. I think.
So now, because you're saying someone who comes in and changes the match. So you said Cole Palmer did that and did. So do you want to say Cole Palmer is a world class player?
He's a world class. Why? Look at this.
So now we are starting to get emotional, and this is football. Yeah,
No, I understand one thing.
Saying,
Wait.
listen,
Wait a minute.
just
Wait a
listen.
minute.
Skiza. Listen. Let me talk first. Acha niongee kwanza. Ngoja niongee kwanza.
Hata ongea
So
story.
now ukiniambia the best season for Cole Palmer akona 20 GA and the worst season for Bukayo Saka akona 22. So this shows there's something that you're trying to be delusional. You're trying to validate something that is not there.
Ngoja.
Saka didn't
Ngoja.
score even a single.
Yes,
No.
Saka has not even
Wait,
scored a
wait a
penalty
minute.
this season.
No, we are talking about.
Kuna kitu moja.
So,
Saka
this is-
hana mtu mwingine wa kucheza hiyo position. Ndio mnaona kama ni world class. Huyu jamaa hakuna mtu anaweza kuja compete naye. Ona, why I'm saying at Cole Palmer is a world class. Ako nje, akikuja substitute ana impact. Unakuja unaona ameleta impact. Tumepata mabao.
So a world class player
Hiyo sasa ndio
anakaa
unaita-
a world class player anawekwa bench.
Let me talk about world class.
Because
As for me,
compete kwa hiyo position. Kitu yenye hamna
Enzo.
kwa nini yenyu.
So if
For me-
wacha wewe ongee kidogo.
for me,
Ongea kidogo.
for me, I'll take a different angle on
world class,
World
yeah?
class. You see, it breaks my heart when people just throw around the term world class, generational talent. Who is a world class player?
Yes.
A world class player is a player who you can take from his team
And play in
and
another
put
team.
in any team in the world, and
fit
there's
in.
no argument.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example. KDB, that's the prime example.
Number 8.
I put him in any super team, he starts.
Sure.
He's always in the debates of the best midfielders of all time, best one.
Impact to the other team.
Yeah, he's world class. Even if he goes for injury for how many days, when he comes back, he delivers. You know his level. You see, that's why I always tell Arsenal fans, there's no world class player in that team.
We have.
Saka has potential to be world class, but he's not there yet. I know it hurts. It hurts. It's your star boy, but it's the truth. That's how we see it as a
So how
football.
many-
Okay. Well, how many world class players do we have at Chelsea? Yeah, we want to do just
At-
as